Okay, today, hello everybody. We are on board the Hideaway with our next guests. We have Angie and Mark from the boat side 2. It's October 8th. They're getting ready to do their passage out of here at the end of the yachting season. So let's get into things. So the first question is, where are you from?
We grew up in Michigan, and after we got married, we moved to Saratoga Springs, New York, and we have kept boats, ocean-going boats in Newport, Rhode Island.
As your career, are you retired or are you?
We're now fully retired. We did 18 years of dentistry back in the States in Saratoga Springs, and then took 4 years midlife with my kids, sailed them about the Caribbean with Ange here, and then went back, started up other businesses, started another dental office, sold all that off. Now we're done.
Are you doing circumnavigation? Or are you just going as far as one and then going back, or how? Explain that if you could.
We're still figuring it out. So
we're
doing one season at a time. I mean, as long as we're safe and happy and physically able to do it, we could go around. But we don't have we have to go around the world and circumnavigate. Like if we put the boat, we might put the boat on a container ship to go through the Suez Canal if there's still a piracy issue. Mm-hmm. I mean, ideally, it would be a fun story to say we circumnavigated, but if it's more about the safety and the experiences and the ability, then trying to just check a box that we did that.
So where did you start out from?
This time around, we started from Tiverton, Rhode Island, Newport, Rhode Island in 2021 when Mark sold his office in March of 2021, and then we cruised
She's my date person.
this season, and then we did the Salty Dog Rally from Hampton, Virginia to Antigua in the Caribbean, which we hadn't done before, which is nice because you get all your easting in, and then it's all downwind back to the States.
All right. So how long were you in the Caribbean for?
Season, and then we came back just before the season ended, did a whole refit of this boat here with new rigging, new sails, new batteries, solar, everything. New dinghy, new everything, knowing that we were going to be gone hopefully 7 to 10 years.
Same old people, knew everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, insurance companies after 10 years, they frown on rigging that's over 10 years old.
I guess.
You're kind of obligated, so we got it done in Florida. We could get it done properly, and left from there.
Okay, cool. So when did you come through the Panama Canal?
That fall,
I think you should,
just before the season, right?
Yeah, but we spent a season.
The hurricane season came. We scooted down to Panama, where we parked ourselves for a half a year.
What year are we talking here now?
So that was 2022. 2022. Yeah. So October.
Is it 2024 now?
Yes. So October.
A leap year this year. It screws it all up. Plus with the time you lose the day.
Yeah, exactly.
You've skipped 2 days in your life now.
Well, we crossed the date line. Did they go to another year?
Exactly. So he'll wake up and say, what day is it? What day is it?
But we had a lovely time volunteering with floating doctors down in Bocas del Toro, Panama.
Oh, cool.
Taking care of the Nobe populations for 6 months, living in hammocks in the jungles and things, and doing dentistry.
Your loincloth and all that?
It was just drenching sweat and scrubs all day.
It was very, very primitive, and we were the oldest people.
No roads, no electricity, no running water.
Must have been hard to work those drills.
It was manual labor.
No drills.
Anesthetic and manual labor.
Flintstone style drills with the feet going.
He was there. I mean, it was very rewarding, but it was very sad because he's taking teeth out of 7-year-old kids. They just get their adult teeth in, and because of their diet,
right,
Coca-Cola,
and no education,
candy.
Their teeth are already rotted. Their teeth are supposed to last them their life are already rotted within a year of coming in. But the grandparents,
have good teeth.
The grandmothers, the abuelas, their teeth were fine because they didn't grow up on Coke and refined sugar and candy, and all the stuff that was in the stores was just nothing. It was all sugar. So.
Oh, cool. So you left Panama Canal. So the west coast of Panama.
We did. We were earlier than anybody else. So we crossed. We went through the canal in January 2023, and the most people look at like February, March to go through the canal, and then they're heading to French Polynesia like March, April because it's the end of cyclone season. And we crossed in January, and we were the only boats out there. There was nobody on AIS. We saw no other boat for a month.
February.
How long did it take you to get from Panama to the French Polynesia?
23 days.
Oh, that's fast.
It was fast.
We've heard some real horror stories, so that's pretty quick.
Yeah, it was great.
To our knowledge, we were the second fastest boat coming across.
There you go.
We basically got to sail.
Yeah, it's your first place loser.
First place loser.
It's not
But
a
we got to
race.
sail the rough
It's not a
line.
race.
It's just-
That's what everybody put two boats side by side. Let's just travel together. Who goes fastest?
Exactly, exactly.
It's always a race.
Our friends told us during that passage they were following us on marine traffic, and they said, "You are the only private pleasure boat between Panama and the
wow.
So it's a good thing
Marquesas
nothing happened.
in the whole
Like,
Yeah.
you hit a
area."
whale or a
You had
container.
to wait a couple of weeks
Yeah.
before somebody show up.
I know you like maybe some of the adventure stories, but Mark did. He was a bit of a hero on the cross because the main halyard parted, and we were only off the coast of Galapagos, so we still have another 3,000 miles to go, and we don't have a mainsail that's functioning. And he goes up the mast with me doing 2 lines in the middle of the ocean. I'm trying to keep the boat pointed into the waves and watch what he's doing. And he was at the top of the mast for 4 hours.
Wow.
Trying to get
So it's a 2-to-1, so the pinning is at the very top to
Getting
make the loop for the 2-to-1
bounced
ratio.
around trying to hold on. You know, he came, it was that, so we would have made it faster, but that was, you know,
That
6
was a
hours.
half a day.
Half a day of lost time, but we did have a mainsail. And he came,
Definitely a good solid nap after that.
well, he was his
Healing the
whole,
bruising and contusions in my inner
There will
thighs.
be no more children after that.
He joins the new section of the choir.
His voice got a little higher.
That's right, son.
Yeah, but that was our one thing that failed on the crossing. If you want the crossing stories, and so, but
Other than that, it was a
Other than that,
non-event. And we did lose 13 lures in a row.
Same fish?
150-pound test is no match for whatever's lurking in the deep of the
yeah,
Pacific.
we did not catch anything. We caught a lot of things. We didn't land anything.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The line would go off that faster than you could get to the reel. The line would already be gone.
Okay, so how long were you in French Polynesia?
So we had our son Parker was graduating from dental school in May. So we were there. We landed in February, and then we went back and we hauled out the end of April, so we didn't miss his graduation. And then we
We
stayed
almost got a full 3 months on the front end.
and then we left for
Marquesas
3 months, and then we applied for a long stay visa
Came
in
back for 9 months.
in the United States, and then we came back in August. But we didn't meet a lot of the boats, so it was a little bit this has been really nice because we're actually feeling part of the community, because we leave and everyone starts showing up because we go back in the summer, which is your height of your season,
Yeah.
which is your winter, so you don't have the cyclones. So then we came back in August, and we did August through the following April in French Polynesia.
Yeah.
So you left French Polynesia this past April.
This past
Yeah.
April, basically at the end of cyclone season,
Yeah, well.
we could,
It was
we started
kinda-
leaving Moorea.
So when we got back,
May.
when we landed back in the Marquesas, which is the most eastern part of French Poly, everyone had already left westward. So we were the only boat around there. So we were picking our way through the Tumotus, and at that point, people El Nino,
El Nino.
in El Nino, and all of the people are migrating back to Marquesas
For cyclone season.
So we were meeting all these boats, but we were going in 2 different directions. We were going to spend our cyclone season.
Because everyone
in
thought we were a
Tahiti.
little nuts because everyone had the fear of God put in them for El Nino, and being in Tahiti, they didn't feel it was going to be
a good
a
option.
good option.
yeah?
Yeah.
And plus, there was this massive once every 4-year festival in the Marquesas that everybody wanted to go back to. So they had to beat their boats upwind, and we're like,
And
we're
then
okay in Tahiti.
Yeah, and we created a huge friend and family obligation, and then we put out invitations, said, hey, we're in Tahiti, Moorea area for the season, cyclone season. If you guys want to come for a visit, you're more than welcome. Little do we know, everybody would say yes. And so we spent out of mid-November till the end of March,
Yes.
I think, and we had all but 9 days to ourselves on the boat.
Wow.
And that's when we were turning beds and doing laundry and reprovisioning.
We realized what you guys do, where you're constantly serving
it's
people.
a lot of work here on the
I'm
Hideaway.
not sure I'm cut up for that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm cut up for it now, but
Cool.
yes.
So you left in April to come this way.
yeah,
April this year.
April, May. So I think by the time we finally checked out of the last French Polynesia island, it was
April.
May. It was May, I think, right? It was May.
No, we left a little early because there was no
May. I think it was
cyclones there.
maybe the end of April, beginning of May, and then we headed to American Samoa.
Oh, okay.
Samoa, yeah.
And then did a week there, and then another week Samoa,
Samoa.
and then dropped down.
Oh, I didn't know you went that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
For
went
some
there.
reason, I thought you did everybody else. There's only the
We-
2 other boats that I know that went that way. Everybody else came,
Yeah.
from the Cooks
Well,
and then to
yeah.
Niue and then up.
Yeah, we're on a quest to see all the national parks, the United States national parks.
Oh.
One of which is in American Samoa, the furthest from any other American
none in
national
Guam?
park. There are not any in Guam,
No,
so we had
Hawaii.
to hit it.
Yeah, we
So-
had to hit it. And plus, they have like a Costco type places, and so that the provisioning is good, and the people are supposed to be great, and we don't like to necessarily. You probably maybe realize this about us, but we don't necessarily like to go with the herd. We kind of like to do our own thing a little bit, which is one of the reasons we don't buddy boat with people a lot. We just like, this is what we're doing. Anybody want to come along? Fantastic. If not,
Well, I met you on May 24th. That's when I met you.
Yeah.
Friday.
We were here on May 24th. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Friday. That was the day that we were supposed to be in the water, bring Hideaway in the water.
Oh, right.
That's right. We met you over at Mango's.
Mango's.
Mango's
Yes.
that day.
Yes.
Yeah, we played some euchre.
That was on Sunday.
That was
And we have to play again.
26,
I should have brought some cards over.
And then we had the launching of.
Well, I don't know what.
the
Okay, just
Hideaway
get this
2.
straight. We don't know if we're going to play euchre because I've had better partners in the past. So maybe somebody who's got experience.
Who was your partner? I don't remember.
Hey, Sharon, I cleaned
I
up.
think if I remember, you got set like 4 times. We played. You
There was
forgot
a
what
lot
the
of posturing
jacks
and
are the
talking.
highest
See,
card.
this is why I don't like euchre because everybody's got to fight.
But yeah, we helped launch the
That was
highway
Yeah. And you're
from the
thing,
boatyard and bring it around with dinghies.
the third party of the Tide Tugger trio. Yeah. So and that's how we met. I don't know. You maybe knew me before that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not.
We heard about you.
Yeah, you were already a legend
you
in
were
the
already-
No
we
Foreign
already
Land
had
app.
that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So we got here pretty early, and then we
Yeah, we
were
did.
here for the month and left, and just came back. Passage to Samoa it's called the Dangerous Middle, that section between like French Polynesia and Niue, or French Polynesia and Samoa. And you do get a lot of unsettled weather. We did get lightning pretty close, but close is.
Other than that, it was a good trip.
That was okay, but yeah.
It used to be that we'd think, oh, it's 400 or 500 miles, that's so far. Now we think, oh, it's only 500 miles.
Yeah.
That's only 3 overnights,
Yeah.
Or 2 overnights, so.
Yeah. So yeah. This area we're leaving tomorrow, but this
Oh,
area
we're gonna
is
miss
very
we're gonna
nice.
miss Vava'u.
Very-
We've had a lot of fun with you. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's
Shara
been-
and I.
Yeah.
What do you think of the hospitality of the Hideaway?
Outstanding.
Wow. Yes, I'm still trying to figure out how you make your margarita juices.
Yeah.
Yes,
And we know it's a trade secret, but we
It's a
thought you
trade
might
secret. No, I-
pass it along to us on a napkin
I'm
or
going to give you
something.
a bottle of it on their way out today.
Oh, that'd be
And,
nice.
and you can take it with you, and we'll give you the recipe how to change that into individual bottles of drink.
I watched her put the tequila and the triple sec in there, so yes, I've got that.
That part,
I
but
got
the
that.
juice itself,
The juice itself is
it'll
hand
eat paint off your boat if it's not mixed right. So
squeezed, right?
yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, when we brought this over, I was like, really? People are going to, like, this is really going to be a big thing? And it's like, now that I've anchored next to you for weeks, I'm like, well, this is a big thing. Very popular place,
Yeah, well, our top end was 48 people on board this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't know it could do that. Because I think if you remember, the day we brought it over on the 27th, that Monday in May, we met people after we had our little get-together that night, the thank you thing. And then we met some people at Mango's when we were going to put the dinghy away. They asked us if we could have a birthday party the next night, and said, sure, why not? 30 people showed up, and we didn't know it could hold 30 people.
Wow.
So that was, and it held 30 people quite easily. So then when the oyster rally came through, we pushed it to 48. Well, push it to 40, but then, some people don't say no, can't say no, and they just keep coming on board. So we ended up 48 was the top end.
So that's how
Yeah, I
we
don't see
do
your
the
little,
United Tongan Coast Guard certification here for your capacity.
Well, actually, we just, because
you just
of
keep
that-
adding a little bit more and then changing the number of capacity.
Sharon, her whiteout, she's an office girl in heart. We,
Hold 48.
with the upgrade that we did in the off season last year, we asked the authorities to increase from 30 to 50 this year.
Okay.
So we know it holds 48 safely. We didn't do it with permission, but
You're asking
we
forgiveness.
we're applying to go 2 more. Get it up to an even 50. You'd probably hold more than that, but I think would be it wouldn't be comfortable after that.
You're right. And it also depends on, I mean, the size of the people that you have here. Like, you have 48,
48 Tongs wouldn't
linebackers,
fit.
exactly. No, and I will have to say too, like your fish and chips are really good. Like they're
best in the
they're
South
really
Pacific.
good. We haven't had them any better.
Yes.
That just.
You'll have to share that recipe with us too.
It's already on. It's already on YouTube.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, my gosh.
I'll leave it up to you to search it out.
I'm scared to deep fry anything like that. Like that much deep frying.
On a boat.
moving boat.
Yeah,
So,
right. I can just see it catching fire or something. It's like,
Yeah.
So no, it's been a lot of fun, and it's kind of like it's really. I mean, a lot of these people are going to New Zealand too, so we're not saying goodbye. We're going to say see you later. But
my funniest time with you, especially when you came back and put in the water and you came over the first day and said, I don't know what we're going to do. We're not going to know anybody. Well, the first 12 people that came up, oh, hi! Oh, I haven't seen you for so long. You knew everybody. So don't say I'm not going to know anybody. So this is the social club of the South Pacific.
I didn't even know these people had arrived because I was in my own little world. Tammy and Scott.
Yeah,
that's
well,
right.
I've
That's
seen a lot of these people
Martine
heading
and
east as
Hank
we're going
and-
west back
that's right.
in to Memphis.
Right, you're right. Tammy and Scott, and I was like, how do I like because the Dutch couple, I was like, I know you, and but we hadn't seen them since Bacamo. Hank and Maria Martin.
The names in the boats all run together.
Yeah, see, that's why we always take boat names. It takes us a while to get everybody. I'm pretty good with names, but Char's not so good with names, so we always take the boat name. Yeah. And then if you look at our book, when we have a lot of people, she'll start writing everybody's name beside the boats. And
I think
she takes them home, and in the middle of the night she's studying. But anyways, I'm glad we met. I'm glad we had fun on the Hideaway. We had lots of time. Thank you very much for the interview, and thanks very much for the friendship.
Yeah,
I hope you have time to come back and meet us again.
And good luck to you with your business. It's been a lot of fun.
All right, you guys are awesome Canadians, and we love you guys.
Thanks for coming around.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And I hope you have a safe trip, Tim. And we'll be waving at you tomorrow.
All right, and
I'm waiting for you on the net to say goodbye.
But I will think of you if we have your sauce. Every time I have a margarita with it, I will think about you.
I'll make sure you get some.
You will have to show me what is an upside down margarita, though.
Want to try one?
Sure.
Okay.
She said she wasn't drinking today.
Well, but this is a new thing.
All right, Char, start up. We're gonna do research.
Is this like a belly shot? What do I have to do here?
Well, it's upside down. All right. You need this, and then you might want to open it up and then tuck it in the front here.
You don't want to spill on your beautiful side 2 shirt.
Should I just go in my sports bra? No.
Is it safe?
All right, we're gonna.
Oh, is this going to be like the BBIs and the body shots on the Willie T?
I have no idea.
Body shots. I didn't know they did that.
Oh yeah, they lay the beautiful babes out on the bar here, and
you put stuff in your navel.
you pour the shot into the navel.
Okay, now you got to turn
Lick
around.
the salt in the nape of the neck, and then suck the lime out of the mouth.
All right.
Lay your head back.
I'm
Now there's going to be 3 go in there before you stand up, shake, and swallow. Okay, so I'm going to count them out. All right.
Give me some more here.
Oh, he's grabbed the camera.
All
right, here we go. Open up. Tequila, triple sec. Hold on. And juice. Stand up, shake your head, and swallow. Or just do it that way.
Grab her hand.
Oh, wow. I don't think I could stand up. I had to swallow. Wow. Wow.
There you go. You are now in the Upside Down Margarita Club. Upside Down Margarita Club.
Little